Hello. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook. This is TBC Live Broadcast number 38. Okay. I just got off Randy Wilson's live broadcast, which was superb as usual. I'm just waiting on some viewers right now. Okay, look like starting to come in now. We up at three, and I know the Jus- Suzanne over in New Zealand. She's my moderator today, and I'd like to thank her for offering to do that while Mary Ann Murphy and her son is offering over in Uganda. You know, I saw an incredible video by Lawrence Malecki. I'm not I don't know if I pronounce his last name or not because he's the South African president that he did on his YouTube. Oh my goodness, y'all got to see that. It's a very short video, like maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, but he interviewed Stefan. I can't remember Stefan's last name. Forgive me, brother. But and also Marianne Murphy and her husband and her son James, the Power Box on his YouTube. But it was just so great to see this video. It was so great. It was so superb. A little scary because they're not used to flying, that kind of thing. But you know, I'm gonna just talk about that a little bit. You know, just about the little nervousness of flying and getting around the world. You know, for me, I'm used to it. I've flown different parts of the world, and I've benefited throughout my life. And in another business I was in, I traveled a lot. But also with family, I was able to go on many cruises. I messaged on Randy's live broadcast that I've been on several cruises, some 7-day cruises. And let me just tell you all about this right now. I know that a lot of you are really excited about our upcoming cruise next year for our third annual TBC celebration, third year in existence. I'm going to tell you something right now. Guys and ladies, oh my God. Y'all are I'm telling you, if you're on that cruise, you're going to be blown away. For those that's never been on a cruise before, let me tell you this right now. Oh my God, it's going to be incredible. Incredible. I call a large cruise ship. I'm going to put it out there for y'all right now. I describe it in like a small floating city from all the food you could ever want. You can't even fathom trying to eat all the food and different kinds of food that they have all day long, 24/7. Okay, or you can have the food brought to your room, your cabin. Oh yes, that's right. They bring food to you to just like a hotel. Broadway shows. Oh my gosh, magnificent, just magnificent. So it is so many talented people from the person that take care of your room, from putting different design. Listen, you can leave your room. Get this now. I've been on only one. I've been on all most of my cruises have been on Royal Caribbean, so I know how they do. When you leave your room, and let's say the person comes in and tidy up your room and straighten your room out, okay, neatly, okay. When you come back to the room, guess what's there? A lot of times, they put towels and designs of different type of animals, birds, turtles. I don't know how they do it. I would love to know how they do it. It's so neat. Um, if you go on to like a 4 or 5 or 7 day cruise, there's this nice dinner where you all dress up really nice, not formal, but really nice, and they do all this. The captain of the ship and everybody do this dancing and celebrating around your table, and oh, from all kind of nightclubs and DJs all over the place. Um, Salsa, I mean, kind of dancing, all kind of dancing you can imagine. It's just so much going on. it will sometimes even wear you out. As great as you're feeling, you get worn out. You just got to go back to your room and sleep. And sleep. Kyoki, they do that. They have what do you call it? What's those shows? Those shows where they tell jokes, things like that. It's just so much so many things. All, like I said, all you can eat and drink, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. All the water you may want. I'm gonna tell you right now, my family and I have been on many Royal Caribbean cruises. I'm telling you, and I'm not going to speak of Carnival and some other and Norwegian. I know they're great because I haven't been on Norwegian, but I've been on a couple of Carnival. They're great too. But in my opinion, it's just my opinion. May not be in everybody's opinion to been on a cruise. I found Royal Caribbean to be number one. That's just me. They just get it. They just get everything right. It seems like to me. I have not been on one that I've ever been disappointed. One is always better than the next. They just keep getting better and better and better. And they got, oh God, they got some of these I don't know what type of ship we'll be on, but they got these newer ships that got all this, you can surf right on a ship. Get that, surfing on a ship? On a cruise ship? Yes, yes. It's like you climbing up this thing like a rocket climb type thing. It's just, oh, they got so much going on there. It is a major, major, major entertainment. So for our administration to even think of this type of thing, I was hoping one day we'll do something like that so we can gather all of us together and celebrate what we're trying to accomplish in TBC. So let me say to everyone here, be excited about what we're going about to partake in next year. I know there are a lot of people are ready to pay it right now. I'm hoping that we, like Randy, we fill up a whole ship that they have to get another ship. That would be awesome. Imagining, I don't know if they can do this, but imagine if they had 2 cruise ships going to the same location because they got so many of us. It's just a thought. I don't know if it can happen that way, but it's just awesome, Juzanne from she's my moderator. I'm just waiting. I have 16, looks like 16 viewers. That's great. Hopefully we'll get more. If you could just let me know who's in the chat, who's here, Jules, because Mary, like I said, they should be in Uganda now. I'm thinking that they're gonna really enlighten the people of Uganda. They're gonna do a great job because they're great leaders. I wish I could be there to support them and do what they're doing. It would be wonderful to be side by side with some people like the Murphys that are all into this TBC 100% like I am, like Randy and Deidre Allen and who else? But right now, sorry, my phone was ringing. Got people that's actually on my team that's calling me. But it's just so awesome to have so many great people, like Jules and Sharon Weller of Australia, and I could just name people like David, David from Barbados, David Jones of Barbados, and oh gosh, it's just so many people I can name. Carrie, my leader, out in Montana, state of Montana. It's just so many people I have connected with that's just been so great, just so great. I just thank God that we are so together on this thing with eradicating poverty as we know it. And I'm gonna leave off the cruise right now and talk about that because Randy actually highlighted something that I plan to talk about today that I talked about maybe over about a couple of weeks ago. And I talked about the mission. Now I'm going to go through the mission, like I did that day. But I'm going to say this to you. I didn't get in TB for me. I didn't get in TBC just for the money. When I saw the mission and what they were trying to, or they will do, I say I'm all in. Because I'm going to tell you something. To have a mission to eradicate poverty, that is a great, awesome thing. And that is not an easy thing to do. It's not easy at all. So let us make sure that we fully understand what our mission is. We're talking about, like Randy said, we're talking about sitting buttons. We're talking about migration. We're talking about Cookie Rewards Redemption Month. That's a lot in itself. On our live broadcast, we got to be mindful that we need to be focusing on the main reason that we are a part of TBC. TBC set out a major platform for us to go by. But the mission is up here. The money is here, at least for me. Now, maybe the money is here for you and the mission is here. I'm going to just say out to you that the mission should be here and the money should be here. And the reason I say that is, see, I believe that old thing that I believe Zig Ziglar said, the more you help people get what they want, you will eventually get what you want. And I've been living by that statement most of my life. I'm a very unselfish type of man. I believe in helping those first. I get mine. I believe I get mine. I hope that this is not too blurry for you to vision. There's not as much light in this room. But I want to say that, and I hope y'all can see me well, but I just say this. We have to make sure that we got all our right our thoughts correct. The reason why we're here in TBC, all the reasons such as send buttons and I always say the send button is nothing but it's nothing there. It's not like the all in all having a send button. A send button is only for doing transactions from one wallet to another wallet. That's all the reason was for a send button. There's no other reason. But the main reason we're in TBC is to get rid of poverty. See, if we keep harping on, how much money we got in our TBC wallet, or when we get over the migration, we'll have, laser fast transactions, like we're doing this rapid fire transactions, which we shouldn't be doing, because that's what's causing everyone's system to cancel. See, Randy know, like I do, and several of our leaders know, that we went through this during the second half of last year when I talked about yesterday's live broadcast. We had a lot of problems with getting transactions done, and it was bogging down our old network that we're currently in so much that they had to shut it. They didn't shut it down, but they took everyone's send buttons because they asked me for 3 months. Stop sending so many transactions. Slow down the transactions. Send this amount per day, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, they said, well, and then they had discounters all over the place, creating what they call parasites into our system. And it was just, it was technical difficulties that we all experienced. But did we give up? Did we give up? No, we didn't give up. We did not give up. We hung in there till today. See, I'm into the end. Are you into the end? Are you into the end? when we get to 1 billion people in TBC, when the markets and all in the world will know exactly what TBC, the billion coin, is. Because see, I believe, like Randy believe, and several of us believe, that's what's going to happen one day. As our numbers increase, and we are now over 3.1 million members in TBC, when they get to 50, 100 million, 200 million, believe me, as I say this to you today, the world is going to start to notice who we are. And if we stay together on this one mission in TBC, guess what's going to happen? The ear is going to open. The ear is going to open. They're going to be listening. We may start appearing on the radio. Then next thing you know, we may start appearing on TV. Can you imagine that? When they're reporting, guess what? This incredible development has happened. This company, or what they may refer to as a company, I don't know what they refer to as, this phenomenon, this revolution in the crypto world called TBC, the Billion Coin, and they start talking about our mission. See, I see this kind of thing happening. I don't know whether y'all have that vision to see it happening. Because I remember way back, and Randy, you probably remember this too. And several of you probably remember this. When the internet came out in the 90s, this same phenomenon happened. Just like Bitcoin started out 9 years ago. Started this whole quest of cryptocurrency, digital currency. Because what is it? What is our coin? What is it? I talked about this. I said yesterday. I talked about what is TBC, what it isn't, what's not TBC, and what is our correct role in TBC. See, a lot of us know, we focus on what it is. I think a lot of us know what it is because we can read what it is. A lot of us know what it isn't. But what I think where the problem lies is a lot of us don't know what our current correct role in TBC is. So let me point out to you. Jules, I'm not seeing any thing coming through the message. You can just message me through like we messaged each other earlier. And I'm not seeing any come through. I know that we got 17 viewers, which is the most I've ever had seen so far. And thank you, Randy. I'm sure you're probably here. Thank you so much for just mentioning my name to come to my live broadcast. See, I know that some people are here, and I'm gonna name some of them that I don't even see, that I just feel, I can feel they're here. Randy Wilson, the voice of TBC. We know Jules here. Julianne is here from New Zealand. Perhaps Sharon Wheeler. Perhaps Deidre Allen. Oh, it's coming through. She's coming. She's now typing now. You know, there's still people coming. Now we're up to 18 viewers. I know this is really tough for you, Tyrone. She said, sorry, Tyrone. Don't worry about it. Listen, Jules, don't worry about it, dear. You know, I know this is not easy to type everything that's saying in the chat or who's here. Mary maybe just used to doing that. I know you'll do your best. Don't worry about it. I'm not upset about anything. I don't let little things upset me, guys and ladies. That's just the way I am. My personality is. I've learned how to keep my stress down low, very low. It's still coming in. Maybe I hit 19 viewers. Maybe it hit 20. But we have to be sure what our mission is and what we're doing. When you sign someone for TBC, are you saying the right things to them to help them understand what the Billion Coin is all about? Are you explaining right now should be huge, because you should be explaining them like you explain to everything about what our cookies is and this crinkle cash that we're talking about. They should be not, when you get past all of that, You need to be telling them about our cookie redemption month. What's going on right now? Explain to them that $100 or more TBC gets you one or more coins of TBC, which is now $8.1 million per coin. And to that person that talked about on Randy, that talked about our coin, that the gold went down, exactly right, Randy. Exactly right. You are exactly right. It only goes up in value, and that's based on the number of people we have in per day. But we have no control over currency around the world, including gold. Gold just don't fluctuate as much as, from my understanding, as the euro did. And it's worth more than the euro. That's why our coin had a pay raise. It went from 3.7 to 3.1 all in one day when we switched from euros to a grain of gold. But remember, we're only going up. We don't do this. We don't do this like our market-based cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum and several others. There's no, great job, Jewel. There's no, I know Donna Gordon is here. You know, and my genius, GW Publishing, which is Gerard Windsor out of the UK, United Kingdom. Awesome. Y'all got to support more of his live broadcasts. I find myself there. Now, he's changed his time sometime, but even if I'm not there, I always go back to listen at every one of his live broadcasts. That's another thing that I always talk about. We got to support more people live broadcasts. So let's make sure that when we log into our Crew Cash back office, now for those that haven't paid the $10 annual subscription to your Crinkle Cash back office, you can log into the TBC website and see to today's broadcast. And everybody's link is there under the time. I'm usually in slot 15. You all can find me there. And if there is anyone here that wants to get involved in TBC, it's down right below this live broadcast. How to contact me, what the steps are. I made sure I had all that in place. And for those that doing live broadcasts and have those steps, you may want to go back and edit that, because our coin is not going from 1 to 5% anymore. Let me make that statement. That was gone a month or so ago. We were below 1% at one point. But who cares about all those percentages when we should be talking about what? Our mission. We should be focusing on our mission, because if we all focus as one on our mission, we'll reach more people in poverty. Don't you understand that? Don't you realize that? So it's not all about how much money we can make. Like Randy, I have other ways I can make money, other online businesses I make money. I didn't get in TBC just for the money. Oh, it was hard to fathom when I first found out about TBC, about I could be a billionaire, a millionaire. You see, we haven't done hardly anything to reach millionaire status in TBC. We pay $100, $200, whatever you pay to a trusted seller, and one $10 fee. And next thing you know, when the cookie redemption comes, now you're a millionaire. Tell me what program out there where you don't have to pay only a $10 per year annual subscription to your Creamcast back office that automatically takes care of your TBC wallet. There's no online business, and I know about a slew of them out there because I'm involved in them. They have monthly fees, some of them. I was in, as I said to you all, y'all have heard me say this before, maybe some new people that's here. I was in a business where I paid $49.99 per month, $50 a month, just to keep my back office available to me. like we have in Quicker Cash. And we have people that refuse to pay this $10 annual subscription. That's a travesty, in my opinion. There shouldn't be anyone. I had somebody message me over in Nigeria that said they haven't even paid it yet. And I just told him about some things that's happening in TBC. He said, thank you so much. But I didn't tell him what was in our send button meeting. No, no, no. That's confidential. No one should be telling people what's in. Now, something is sent by meeting that's put on the blog, then you can speak on it. That's how that goes. He said that he'll be paying. He'll let me know when he pays soon, because he's missing out on a wealth of information, send button meetings. But the one thing that everyone have is what I always refer to as our TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. And Deidre Allen always have said that TBC, she calls me the TBC encyclopedia. You know, oh, Mom, Chantal from the Netherlands here. Mary Post. Mary. It's some great people here. Some of the, you know, I cannot speak enough about the kindness and the love and compassion that our people have that's on this live broadcast. I love watching their live broadcast because they are so professional. They just do an awesome job. You know, people always say that I do an awesome job. I always get thumbs up. And like I said, I appreciate if y'all all give me a thumbs up like y'all been doing on my like on my live broadcast. To this date, I haven't got a thumbs down, but so if I do, it's okay. Everybody got their own opinion. But I just want to know, you know, I'm not, this is all me today. I usually have something written that subject matters I want to talk on. But I guess I want to talk about us in this mission today, because Randy is right. You don't seem like not one iota that they may mention it, but they don't seem to be focusing. It's all about the money, all about our send buttons, all about our transactions and rapid firing. It's all about my migration. Let me just speak on migration for me. For me, I don't care if I migrate July, August, whenever. It doesn't really matter to me. Because the reason I say that is because I want to make sure that everything in our new network is working like admin really wants it to work. So I say to people, don't be such in a hurry to be migrated over. I know for me, people like me and Carrie and perhaps Gerard and Dan Lux and Randy and a lot of us, we still have people to put in a system. We still may have people coming on board to come on board to you know, okay, let me see. Well, let me speak on, I'm gonna just speak on this question. I believe Lady Just Mary Raponi, what exchange do we use? Do we use, Stephen, with Litecoin or are the benefits? Well, as you know, the three cryptocurrencies that we use to pay our $10 quick cash back office is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Now, I don't know what exchanges you use. There are different types. I have about 5 of them myself. One I use is Coinbase. I use blockchain.info. That's Zapio. BitPay, which has happened to be one that has an extra BitPay Visa card that you can use at Bitcoin ATMs. That's a company that's out of Atlanta, Georgia, matter of fact. Now, there are some, Coin Mama is one. Coin Mama is one. You can Google any of these. Or you can just put in Google cryptocurrency exchanges. Something in that fashion. But I've used blockchain.info and Coinbase, and I've help people pay theirs through that way. They send me their $10. I then go into my wallet, my Coinbase or blockchain wallet, and I just pay I get their details and I go into their back office and pay it for them. I don't, I'm not trying to steal anybody's details. I don't do that. I don't partake in that kind of thing. But I'm just saying that I decided paid my my kids, who are now millionaires in TBC, back in last December. They're 23 and 26. My kids are, and I've helped. Speaking of millionaires, I've helped 13 become TBC millionaires, and I have 5 more that's going to press the button near the end of this month, because I've instructed my team, don't press that button. We press it together on the same day. That's what my team do. That's what we did back in last December. When it started last December, December 8th, when it was supposed to happen the day of Christmas Day, but they started to do it early. There were so many people press that button. I think we pressed it on December, the redeem now button on December 15th, I think it was. But this time, for me, I want to make sure I get all the cookies. I can stockpile as many cookies I can before I press that button. I may decide to purchase some more, go to a trusted seller like Carrie and purchase some more cookies, so I can redeem for crinkles for TBC. You see? Technically, I really got I have right. I'm okay. But let me mention this one because it just pops in my head like a sore thumb. Are you 10? Excuse me. Are you 10, 100, 100? I know Randy is. I know I am. I know Gerard is. I know several people. Marion Murphy and her son is. I know several people that's 10, 100, 100. I'm more than 100, by the way. Referrals. Way over that. Way over 200. I'm pushing 300. I'm still giving out that crinkle cash to cookies that we now, and we know how much it is, right? It's no longer 25,000 cookies. It's 250. You see how I know exactly what it is? How do I know these things? How? What do I always talk about that I mentioned earlier? It's the TBC blog. That's all I do. I go back and check that blog 3 to 5 times per day on a regular, every single day, 7 days a week. I know I have certain times a day that I check it, so I don't miss a thing. I told you yesterday, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? I was on the blog, and some told me just to refresh it. Boom, another post came up. So I was probably one of the first to even saw it. That's how much I'm on the blog. So, Deidre, you're right. I guess I am like a encyclopedia when it comes to blog, because I got certain dates that certain blogs come out now. I read it so much. So let us be mindful. If you want to learn everything that's going on the blog, oh yes, you're right. That's right. I know Randy is. He's a builder. I'm a builder. Let's do something right here. Let's do this right here, since I got so many people on this live broadcast. And be honest now. Be honest. Because Randy did an awesome job about 3 or 4 weeks ago talking about the difference of a builder and a joiner. A joiner are those that sitting on the fence, that's just watching everything go happen, wondering what they should do this or do that. A builder is bringing people into our community, all about our mission. Put in the chat right now and be honest. If you're a joiner, it's okay. You'll become a builder at some point. Put in the chat, I am a builder or I'm a joiner. Let's see how many builders we got here today. So, Jules, would you just let me know, and I'll go back and look at this video when I finish. how many builders we got here of all these viewers and how many joiners, because there's a lot of joiners out there. They're not reading the blog. I get almost I get people daily asking me, what's the new news? I had this person and this person in Nigeria asked me, what's the interesting news of TBC? You know what I said? Read the blog. Read the blog. I've told people in Nigeria, Ghana, all over the world that messaged me, and they're asking me the same questions that they could know themselves. Read the blog, my God. How hard is that? If you can't read, then I can help you. If you got a disability, I can help you in reading. Maybe you can't comprehend what's in the blog. Sometimes, guess what? Sometimes you have to read the blog. Oh, good. Bitcoin Scott, he's a builder. I know see, some of these people, I know that Joe Stevens, I'm a builder. You know? Well, some people are super builders. Deidre's a builder and a promoter. Yes, she's a promoter. Adrian is a builder. So far, haven't seen any joiners yet. See, the people on this live broadcast, they know who they are and what they're about. There is nothing that can help us get to our goal to get rid of poverty. Only builders can get rid of poverty, not joiners. And I know a lot of y'all can agree with me on that. No. See, a lot of our orphans, bless their heart, his or her heart, are joiners. They got their crinkle cash, and then their sponsor left them, and they just got hanging. But guess what? Some people are starting to wake up now, and we got to help them wake up. But we're not going to just wake them up. We got to help them step up to the plate. Let us draw a line in the sand and plant our flag. Draw a line in the sand and plant our flag and say, I'm going to be a builder to the end. That is the type of attitude you got to have to make it in TBC. See, that's the type of thing that our admin wants us to be. And I want to thank admin for this opportunity. You all over there, tech support, y'all awesome. What y'all doing? Keep up the great work. I'm in there with y'all 100%. Do you think I'm worried about? Do you think I'm worried? What's this? Yeah, we got to break it down for them. Tell them what TBC is, what it isn't. I talked about this yesterday. I just talk a little bit about it. What is TBC? TBC is abundance-based crypto currency. Some people call it cryptocurrency. Some about crypto money is money we can spend. You know, it's money in our wallets. It's not just there, just stagnant, just there. It is not market-based. It's based upon our population per day that comes into TBC based on the value of gold. I could say a lot of things what it is, but what it isn't, I know what it isn't for sure. It's not market-based. It's not like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, and all these market-based cryptocurrencies that go up and down. See, TBC only goes up in value. My correct role is to grow our community, to build our own community, to build our own economy as we go forward and lock our arms and we'll go forward and bring people to like us with like minds to eradicate poverty as we know it here in our world. I know what it is, what it isn't, and what my role is. Do y'all know what it is? Like Gerard says it all the time in his live broadcast. This awesome man knows his stuff. I love watching Gerard's live broadcast and Randy and Dan Lutz and Kerry and everybody. Sharon Wheeler over in Australia and Jules, they do awesome live broadcasts. And if a lot of y'all starting to get on Bitcoin Scott's, oh my God, he's awesome. Awesome. There's so many good people out there. I subscribe. This is what you should be doing. Subscribe to all these people YouTube channels. So you'll never and push that little bell, which means that you'll be notified. So you're notified, pop up on your screen when they get ready about 30 minutes before they start doing their live broadcast. That's how I never miss some of the members' live broadcasts. You know, I'm all over my time. I'm like you, Randy. Sometimes I can ramble on, and I don't mean to do that. But let me just say this. Oh, right, Mary. Let's open the floodgates in this TBC. But let's not bring on a bunch of what? A bunch of joiners that sit on the fence waiting for something to happen. And then sometimes sit back and complain about this is not working and that is not working. That's not why we're not here. You know, like Randy was saying about the people complain about what's going on in our wallets. Oh my God. Anybody that's been in TBC since the second half of last year, we saw something worse than this going on. And y'all complaining? Come on. Do a transaction one and then wait till it confirms. If that cancel, do one more at some point. If that cancel, do one more, the third one. If that cancel, then send maybe a support ticket to tickets.thebillioncoin.info. But let me point out to tech support, they're bogged down with so much right now. So patience is, you know that expression, patience is a virtue. You got to have patience with TBC. This is a new coin. This is new. Bitcoin is 9 years old in the market-based industry. Bitcoin is 9 years old. We're only 2 years old. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to take us 9 years to get what Bitcoin is right now. We're not on an exchange. We're not a bank. We're not a charity. We're peer-to-peer. So when someone wants to purchase TBC for $100, what you should be doing? You set if it happens to be fiat cash, you set the cash. You send $100 worth of TBC to their wallet if it's working properly, and then make sure they get $50 back because we're supposed to be doing a 50-50 split. That was talked about last year in the blog. So it's a win-win for both parties. We need to understand exactly how we're doing every waking thing in TBC. And if for those here that not quite understanding, contact Randy Wilson, contact me, contact Gerard, contact Deidre Allen, contact Kerry, contact Bitcoin Scott, contact Sharon Weller, Jules Ann, Cena Martin. I can name several people. David Jones of Barbados. See, it just popped in my head because these are my friends. These are my family in TBC. And so are other people here on this live broadcast. Y'all are my brothers and sisters, and I love you. Y'all are all here in my heart. See, we have to be mindful to express love and compassion in TBC. So I'm going to get ready to end this live broadcast right now with to say this to you. Let us be mindful of what the main purpose of why we're in TBC. Let it not be just about the money. Let it be about helping someone else get what they want. Because don't you know, the more you help others get what they want, you're going to eventually get more or even more of what you want. If you become selfish in this TBC, it's not going to work for you. You can be very disappointed. But if you're about helping that another man, that another woman, and get them into our community, and make sure they know everything from A to Z, what you know about TBC. Make sure they're students of our blog. See, I became a student back last year of the blog. That's the only reason I know what I know. 7 days a week, yes, I do. 3 to 5 times a day, yes, I do read the blog. I would challenge anybody out there to know as much as I know what's in that blog. I really would. That's a sure thing. These 10 questions, let me just speak on that before I go, that we're going to get before we migrate. I have said they can send me 20 or 30 questions. I probably can answer them and be done. Only because I've learned so much about the Billion Coin. I learned from the send button meetings. I'm there one of the first of the send button meetings. I've been first on Randy's live broadcast before just the other day. I'm not always the first. I don't care about being the first. It's just that I'm always there most of the time. Even when the day I couldn't do my broadcast on this past Saturday, I saw Brandy's on my phone where I was. I just got to be engaged in the TBC experience. I got to be here as being one of the leaders in TBC. You know, I know what TBC administration expected me after recognizing me on their blog. I know what I was doing it before then, and I'm doing it now. I'm totally plugged in, 100%. So let us be mindful, and we lock arms. So our coin will continue to go forward, go up in value. And let all these, and I'm not against market-based cryptocurrencies, let them have their world. Because there's not one out of the 1,500 market-based cryptocurrencies, not one of them got a mission like we have in TBC to get rid of poverty. Not one of them. I've read on every single cryptocurrency that's on the coin market cap. Every one of them I read up on. Because see, what y'all don't know is I study cryptocurrency on a daily basis. I've been doing it since the first week of December 2016. Yes, that's right. I study it. I know what's happening in market-based world. And I know what's happening in our world, an abundance-based crypto, being the Billion Coin. So thank you for all the people that's here. I beat my record today, and viewers, I know, Randy, you had it up in the 90s. I wish one day I get up there where you are. I think if I keep doing this, I will. But I had as much as 18 today. There are 15 or 16 on with me right now. Thank you so much, because I know that I went over and someone else is maybe after me. Usually there's not one after me for a while. And let us fill up that live broadcast schedule. I already scheduled myself for tomorrow already. Let us make sure we do that. So this is Stephen Cuffey signing out to you. And thank you so much, Jules, for being on my I'm sorry, tongue twisted today. Moderator today. Mary, I know y'all having a fun time. I'll be so glad to see some pictures and see what's going on over there. I can just feel the excitement that's going on over there from afar. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. I will be at your live broadcast if I can make it, okay? So TBC out.